you a life you never had. I guess your mom is too sad, consumed in all these men that keep beating her, hurting her, leaving her, cursing her, making the symptoms worse for her. And I know that too, what it's like to grow up without a mother, having a distance relationship with my brother. So that's why when I see my 8-year-old cousin crying in the corner, I start to lose it. Because I see myself in you, and now I'm forced to leave you too, and I still think about you from time to time. You're someone else's child, but for a moment I treated you like you were mine. What would I do differently? The question starts prodding me. What would I ever change? Like when I was 16 years old and thought I could be a rock star and we sang a song together, I truly thought life could get better for you. And who knows, maybe it has, and if that's the case, then I'm glad, but the evil man put your broken arm in a cast and said it was your mother's fault for being a spaz. And then you were forced to go to court, custody battle. Mother said she wish she did abort, being treated like crap. Like crap, we have children here. While your mommy only wanted to snort. I remember when we would play in the woods and we made our own fort because luxuries were something that we couldn't afford. And it just amazes me how she can say those words, but in the morning when she's sober, it'll all be a blur. The events that transpired never did occur. She refuses to see a counselor because she doesn't see the problem that she is. She doesn't understand why she keeps losing her kids. And I don't understand why she keeps getting them back. You don't deserve to ruin all the potential, suck the life out and make them a black star, leave them with a fresh battle scar, preventing them from getting far in life, cut themselves with a butcher knife. You get them right back under your roof. Children belong with their mother. It's a statement that the jury can't refuse. But gays trying to adopt is a whole nother story. When mothers who neglect their children to the point of now malnourishment is fine with everybody. That's the thing that baffles me. I can see a dark shadow in the center of your eye where your iris should be. As we drive away, you're afraid that everyone will just leave. But what does a judge know about what you need? Anyone can put on a nice dress or a suit and lie straight through their teeth. Sober, sober. Oh, that part of my life is over now. I'm so strong as I've turned it around. Bullcrap. Oh, but cousin, I just hope that you'll end up okay because I can't do anything anymore. And I hope one day you'll come knocking on my door to say hello. I'm okay now. Thank you. Which one should I read? All of them? Okay. This one's based on the theme, incorrect prediction. I still see us as little kids, playing in the background with sticks, pretending they're handguns, and running around like zombies are chasing us. We have to sacrifice one of us so we can get a head start. I still see us as little children, even when I stand in front of you. We are in our 20s now, and I still can't envision us as adults because growing up went in reverse. Mature quickly, undeveloped as we continue on because we didn't have much of a choice but to be brave and wild. We were too young and simply couldn't be a child. We had to carry the weight, even when we couldn't escape. I can't break through your point of view. I can't see your perception. You're never gonna change your mind. You live in a world full of lies and beautiful creations, and I'm forced to swallow the truth and the aftertaste of your poison that you gave me, saying it was fresh water. It makes me sick to think you can be happy while we live life sipping on acid, bathing in fire's ashes, because I remember rock bottom. I've been there, taking a bus from Rome to New Hartford and waiting around for 3 hours for my 4-hour shift, paying to work a shift. When I'd wash my hair in the sink of a public restroom, make sure I lock the door and scrub my face too. These are the things that society refuses to recognize. Not everyone has a piece of heaven growing up. It was incorrect prediction to think you would change, to think you would open your eyes and see another perspective beyond yourself, beyond your range. But all you care about is, what about me? It was an optimistic prediction, a naive prediction, a desperate prediction, a double-edged sword prediction, a child's prediction, a beautiful prediction, but more than most, it was an incorrect prediction. Thank you. And just one more. This one's not necessarily about me. I just got this concept, this idea in my mind, so it's called Addict. I'm the fragrance. I'm the ghost viewing everything on the sidelines. You're an addict, but you're not the poor man living in the park saving change to buy his bottle, savoring every last drop. You do that at home, in your own bed, and you're doing fine financially. I'm an addict. I have an addictive personality. When I break one habit, I leech onto another. A new schedule every week. How will I escape the past this time? Can't think about it, can't think. I may be an addict, but I'm not willing to mug or hurt anyone so I can get my fix. I hurt myself enough, don't you see, like a snowball down a mountain, life stretching wider and wider. Addicts are everywhere. They live relatively normal lives. Doctors, counselors, policemen, teachers, yes, teachers. The 5th grade teacher can't wait for the kids to go to recess so she can take a swig of bourbon. They ask questions. She says she's just tired. The euphoria dies down, so she calls for silent reading. Addicts just aren't one thing. They aren't hookers selling away their body on the corner of 3rd Street or Dudley Avenue. They can get a decent paycheck and have more than enough to spend, or they can ignore the phone calls from bill collectors, ignore the knocks on the door from Rent-A-Center because they blew all their cash on a bag of snow. They liked having a white Christmas that much, but every day was Christmas to them if they had their drugs. Remembrance, permanence, fragile, frugal. It all matters where you come from. Sometimes I just feel unfixable. Sometimes I get so depressed that I wonder how long I can hold my breath under the bathwater. I want to be one like the fish. I want to be a bird flying with broken wings. Sometimes battles seem meaningless. Sometimes I feel like a joke, that there's too much baggage when it comes to me. I constantly feel the urge to apologize to my partner because you ended up with someone like me, unidentified, not able to understand social cues, not able to notice the errors in my judgment. I couldn't even make a phone call 4 years ago. I couldn't speak. I would walk with my head held down, trying to remain unnoticed. But I'm here, God, I'm here. So take that. Anything. Addiction can mean anything to anyone. Anyone who's addicted to love, or coke and meth, to cutting themselves to numb the pain in a public restroom, hiding a bottle of whiskey in their ginger ale bottle so when they walk down the street, they just look thirsty. Addiction is seen as this one thing by what society has done, and it's shameful. It's so shameful.